Hi, this is Rick White. I'm a realtor here in Lake County, and today I'm on a little adventure. It's called the Wine Adventure, Lake County Wine Adventure. Downtown Kelseyville has at least 3 or 4 participating wineries, tasting rooms that are going to be here. I strongly urge you, if you're in our area, to come out here and check it out. Obviously, by the time this video gets out, the adventure will be over, but the wineries will still be here, and you know, it's just a fun place to stop by, chit-chat with the locals, and learn about Lake County wines. So, again, if you're in Lake County, come into downtown Kelseyville. Okay, this is downtown Kelseyville, and right along this strip is Kelsey Creek Brewing Company. Down a little further, right at this old bank building, is Rosadro Winery. And then further down the street, you'll see the old Kelseyville lumber building, and they've converted that into an art gallery today. And further down is Wildhurst Tasting Room, and I think something's going on at the saw shop. So Kelseyville's really becoming a fun place to stop off and visit. This is the new addition in downtown Kelseyville, the Kelsey Creek Brewing Company. It's right here on Main Street, and so far the beers in this place are fantastic. I've tasted all 4 of them now, and what a great little place to cool off. It's a very simple venue with peanuts and chips. One of these places where you just drink beer and throw peanut shells on the floor and talk to the locals. So come on out and visit Ron Chips, the brewer, and have some fun. I'm inside the Kelsey Creek Brewing Company with the owner and brewer, Ron Chips. And Ron's been a member of the Lake County Home Brewers for at least a year or more. He's our vice president. And Ron, tell us a little bit about your new project here in downtown Kelseyville.
Well, we decided to do this project a few years ago. And I went back to professional brewing school, graduated from American Brewers Guild. We found this building quite some time ago, but we actually signed the lease January 1st and pretty much started with a blank canvas. We had to rebuild everything that was in here because it was an empty building.
Right.
Including removing doorways to bring the equipment in and get the brew system. The brew system is from Premier Stainless in San Diego. Great people to work with. They've been very supportive of this. It's a 3.5 barrel system. We're currently brewing 4 different beers. The Kelsey Creek Pale Ale, which is hopped with hops that we buy at their local Lake County hops. An Irish Red Ale, and Scottish 80 Shilling Ale, which not many people brew, which is a wonderful beer. And we just brought a stout online this last Wednesday.
What's your biggest seller right now?
Well, hard to say.
Is it?
Seems like we get 2 of them up, and by the time the next 2 come out, we run out of the first one.
Well, that's a good thing. So
yeah, the Red Ale's
sounds
been
great.
really popular, so that's the one we're probably going to concentrate on.
Okay, cool. Well, what do you think? Has this been a good decision so far?
Well, we've only been open a little over 2 weeks.
I'm gonna pan across the tasting room here.
We do stay very busy.
Yeah.
A nice crowd comes in. Got regulars already. So yeah, all in all, it's been a pretty good decision.
And with the wine adventure going on today, is that bringing in more people today?
It has been.
Yeah.
It's help people to know that we're here. Number one, they may not stop in here right away, but it has had some people who come in to visit.
I see you got your logo, your painting up on the wall now. We just met with the artist earlier. He's up at More Family Winery with more of his artwork.
Oh yeah.
And
he said he was going to be up there today. He actually painted their logo for them out of their wine. I haven't had a chance to get up and have a look at it.
And which beer did he use for your?
He used the stout.
He used the stout.
That we just put on tap Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting art media.
Yeah, it really is. I would have never thought that, you know, you could do artwork with beer.
Me either.
Just goes to show you, you know, there's a lot of talent and creativity in this county, so,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's amazing. Well, come on out here to the Kelsey Creek Brewing Company. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of peanut shells on the floor, so we need your help in cleaning up this mess. Thanks a lot, Ron.
Thank you, Rick.
Here's that Kelsey Creek sign that was just painted with the beer. I had to get that in the mix.
Oh, that was painted with beer?
Yeah, it was painted with stout.
Nice.
And you can see they got growlers here with a little cool looking growler filler. Marlene, how long does it take to fill a growler?
2 years, so it's 3 minutes.
And how long does it take to drink the contents of a growler?
That varies with experience.
What's that?
It depends on how many friends you got. You make friends really quick when you open up a growler. Yeah, and you are like the life of the party. Take a growler with you and be the life of the party.
Exactly. All right, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Now I'm here over by Rosadro Winery. This is an Italian family that owns this winery, and they specialize in Italian grapes. So, interesting varieties. We're going to go in there and see what's going on. Hi, this is Rick, and I'm with Nick Battita here at Rosadro Winery in downtown Kelseyville, right on Main Street, 3915. And I'm Nick. Tell us a little bit about your winery.
Well, actually, you know, we're in the middle of a wine adventure, so I'm going to talk real fast because we're packed with people. But we specialize in Italian varietals. I moved to Lake County in 1991 from Sonoma County. In 1994, started planting grapevines and decided to specialize in Italian varietals. We're probably best known for our Primitivo and our Barbera.
Primitivo and Barbera is awesome.
And so we got the bad boy in the vineyard, the Aglianico. Every once in a while it comes out super good, and every other year it seems like I have to fight with it. And we've been making Sangiovese, and Sangiovese is just a wonderful wine for us to make. We do a few white wines, not from our own vines, but from other grapes we pick up generally from Nova Grapevine Nursery. We've worked with them for quite a while. It gives us the opportunity to experiment with varieties that are not common or necessarily on the market. This year we just released Greco di Tufo. Greco di Tufo is an Italian grape. We had to label it white table wine because our United States government has not yet recognized Greco di Tufo as a variety of wine, even though they do recognize it as a grape variety. And so we're not permitted to put Greco di Tufo on the label.
What does that take, an act of Congress to change?
No, it goes through the Taxation Trade Bureau, and they have to have a hearing and make sure that it doesn't conflict. The exact same. So basically what they did was they said, yes, we understand what you're doing, but we have not made a decision yet. And that was over a year ago, so we're still waiting for a decision. It will probably be labeled Greco di Tufo or Greco Bianco, something like that. But we are waiting for that. So as of right now, we have more in the winery. Probably just going to be labeled white table wine with an expiration from us. But we enjoy doing unusual varieties and wines that go well with foods. That's part of what makes the Barbera and the Primitivo and Sangiovese so popular for us, is that these are wines that are just universal. In fact, for wine adventure, one of the food items we have out is the chicken satay. Now, normally you wouldn't pair that with Italian wines, but it actually works quite well because they go with everything. So it's kind of, and we have, you know, the nice thing about, one thing that makes our winery a little bit different from all the other wineries here in Lake County is that we have varietals that nobody else is working with. And the girls inside, who you don't get to see right now because they're really working with it now.
That's great.
They make it fun. You come visit us and you have a nice experience. Whether it's Chris or Levia or some of the part-time people that help us out from time to time, they all enjoy working. And it's a family operation, and almost everybody feels like they're part of the family.
Well, I really like your venue here. It's an old bank building, and tell us a little bit about that.
This obviously was the first bank building in Kelseyville. When the gentleman who bought this, when it closed escrow, I was actually out of town visiting my son. I got back home, there's this message on the answer machine, and it says, "Hi, this is Greg. I just bought the bank. Are you interested in having that for a tasting room?" And he tasted our wines actually at the Home Winemakers Festival.
Is that right?
And so he was a little bit familiar with our wines, and he knew we didn't have a tasting room. And when I called him, I said, "You know, I looked at that when I saw the for sale sign. It's a beautiful building, but I don't think I can afford the rent because I heard a rumor what the purchase price was." And so I just kind of put it out of my mind. And he said, "Well, you know, why don't we get together and we'll see if we can make it work?" And he did. And the guy's been a great landlord. He's been working with me and getting along. And it's a terrific venue for us. Beautiful local walnut on the floors. And we actually just had some tables made from walnut trees that were replaced in our own ranch. We replaced the walnuts with grapevines, saved some of the wood, and it actually is, if you want to come in, I can show you the tables, and this actually came right from our own place.
Okay, so what's
reusing
grassroots, homegrown.
Oh yeah, that's all. Everything we do, we try to do here. Every once in a while, we have to go out in the area and get certain great varieties. Everything's 100% like our primitive, all state grown. Taste room is only about a mile from everybody in the family participates, and they help do laying out the vineyard, driving stakes, planting the vines, labeling the bottles. Everybody's involved. Everybody knows everything gets handled multiple times by the same people.
Well, I know you're busy today, especially with this wine adventure, Nick, and I sure appreciate you.
Great. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
All right.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, this has been an incredible day. The Lake County Wine Adventure is one of those events that seems to be getting bigger every year. There were over 25 wineries participating in this weekend's event, and I barely scratched the surface. If what you saw intrigues you, you want to learn a little bit more about Lake County wineries and the grapes, vineyards, etc., go to lakecountywineries.org, and they've got a link to just about every winery in the county. And if you're looking for real estate, go to househunterrick.com, click on the search tab, and that'll open you up into the entire Lake County MLS. And if you have any questions, please give me a call. My name's Rick White. My number is 707-536-7858. And if you call me, I will call you back. Have a great day. Bye-bye.